Hello friends, how are we? Welcome Hank, welcome in Raiders, hope you're good, happy Friday one and all. Sorry I wasn't here when you raided, Hank, hope your stream was good, hope everyone's having a wonderful day, hope your weekend is full of excitement and joy and wonder. I'm saying that because we are 7 seasons in at Darlington and we are still in 12th position in the National League North, which, if you've been following the save for any amount of time, you'd think that's where we always are, because that seems to be pretty much our vibe. We're 12th, and we know we are. So let's jump in, shall we? Benny, by the way, thank you very much for that. Appreciate that. 5 gifted from Bennett Cage. Now we're going. Let's hit that train. Come on. Here we go. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you all had a wonderful week. Of the WFM show, which you, again, absolutely should be. And you need to be checking out the new content, which I believe is possibly coming out next week, maybe. Fingers crossed for that. I haven't had a chance to catch up on the VOD for Katie, the stream this week as well. But Ank, were you doing the Succession save live tonight? Is that what it was? Or are we still at Brighton, Brentford, Hereford? Maybe. I think it's Hereford. Not yet. Are you Hereford still? I think you are. Alice's turn coming up. Well, we'll see how this one gets on. You are Hereford. That's right. Sorry, my apologies. Hereford till I die. There we go. That's a program I'd watch on Netflix. Don't you worry about that. Isago Silva, Brazilian from Preston. I mean, look, desperate times call for desperate measures, right? We could totally do that. We're stalling in League 2. This is our year. I mean, League 2. We could only dream of League 2. Hank, we are National League North, and we don't look like we're going anywhere near the top division, even the next division, never mind the top division. You know what I mean? Far too many things ahead of us for that sort of nonsense. The rules are arbitrary in this. I bet they are as well, Dan. Yeah, I bet Alice makes them up as she goes along as well. Just like, who knows? Who cares? You know. Does anybody really know? No, doesn't matter. You know. Is that Alex Kirk's trial coming to an end? We have to look at him, don't we? Now, I think we had Alex Kirk in a previous save. It is the Arsenal Alex Kirk. From Arsenal to Sutton United to South Shields. Possibly to Darlow. I mean, he looks okay, but he doesn't look great, does he? And I mean, I'm guessing. I mean, we've got a squad of 23 players. We don't need great. We just need good enough, I think. But fixtures wise, we've been a bit up and down this season. Unsurprisingly, things are played 14, won 6, drawn 2, lost 6. Lost 6. I think we had Kirk. I want to say we had Kirk when we were at Peterborough, but I do believe we had Ballard at Peterborough. Right, Lehane wants to start, and now the thing is, now everyone's 4-2, 4-5-3. I don't know, 3-4-3. But I think, and I've been considering this, right? Bastard Ball Part 2. I think there's a couple of ways of playing this, right? Because obviously we've got the standard Bastard Ball, which sits there, but maybe if we sit with these two players sat in here as well for just general Bastard Ball, it still works, doesn't it? Because it's that double pivot that's the difference. And that's what we've been lacking. The 3-4-1-2, that's the one, Dan. Because I'm thinking, right, is what we could do. 4-5-3 would definitely give you an edge. I think it would. We could do a play with more players, to be honest, Ash. Down with this kind of football, says Cy Maggio. Up with this football, Cy. Up with this. Defense. Welcome in, Mr. Maggio. Hope you're well. If you've not followed Cy, then you absolutely should. You know you should. Should say as well, by the way, this is Bastard Ball, Cy. This is Bastard Ball 2.0. So we can move players forward. We can have more strikers. Yeah. So I'm unsure whether to go with 2 up top or 1. And I think it might depend upon who we play, to be honest. We've got Buxton next. So they're just behind us. So, I mean, realistically, we need to kind of try and push on, don't we? Jono, are we still in the National League North? You better believe it, my friend. You better believe it. And is it the opposite of my Panini football team? Yes. Oh, right. What we should say, by the way, Calispirit Jason, by the way, on YouTube. Hope you all, my friend. If you haven't signed up to Patreon, right, for the FM Show podcast, then I think after last night's recording, now is the time to do it. And it wasn't for an Aaron silliness. I think we've got an actual idea for something. So I'll explain it, because I think that's the best way to get people invested in it. Cy Maggio has, as you know, is a bit of a wheeler dealer, right? He does like making you know, a bit of a side hustle of football shirts, right? But what he also does on the side is he started to collect bundles of football stickers and cards as well. And last night we did a sort of pack battle, really. And the 4 of us had a pack of stickers sealed, so it was like 25. They get sent with shirts. Yeah, exactly. Right. So we had 25 stickers each. And from those 25 stickers, we had to assemble a 5-a-side football team from those stickers. But here's the twist, right? Every time a card or a sticker was shown, you can't go back. So you then have to select the player that you've got, and then you decide they stay in your team. And you might have a better player coming further down the line, by the way. Llama's in the house. Llama would absolutely love this, Cy. Anchor's like the ultimate team draft but analog. Yeah, that's it. That's absolutely it. And then you've got your team. So you might, for example, only have one goalkeeper in your pack of stickers. So if you see a goalkeeper, you go, I don't fancy him. You don't know if you're getting another goalkeeper at all in the course of those 25 stickers. So you've got to take your chances. You look at a player and you go, fancy him. So you stick him in the squad. Might not be good enough. You might see someone who's so much better later on down the line. It was really good fun. Really good fun. And it's interesting as well to see just which players some managers are prepared to nail their colours to the mast for. And that's all I'm going to say, because I'm sure you can all now work out that it was me. It's like the WWE draft of old. Once your pick is chosen and announced, it's official. Yeah. But at least with the WWE draft, Dan, you have a draft pool to pick from. You know who you're getting. Whereas, you know, we could, for example, draw right now. We could draw Callum Hudson-Odoi, but it might be Chelsea Callum Hudson-Odoi, if that's what the sticker is, or Nottingham Forest Callum Hudson-Odoi. So it's not the most up-to-date version. It's whichever the sticker is. you could end up with Jan Arge Fjortoft from Swindon. You could have Chelsea Torre Andre Flo or Sunderland Torre Andre Flo. Two very, very different players. But it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. And yeah, we were reading, as we were doing it yesterday, we were like, this is live show worthy. This is live show worthy. So we'll see. We'll see how we get on. I should also point out, by the way, 33, I saw you through there, my friend. I saw you. Rugio, 57 months. Appreciate you, sir. Super kind. Genuinely appreciate the support. You are 1 in a million, Rugio. 33, you've only just gotten over Sunday. I mean, what a week we've had. What a week. It's been brilliant. I don't know if you're like me. I think you are a bit like me, 33. You've been watching all of the TikTok goodies that have been spewed up. And oh my God, there is so many TikTok goodies to look at with the whole Derby thing. And oh, it's just been brilliant. It's been so much fun. So much fun. But yes, all done, all dusted. We've all had a wonderful time. For example, there was one last night where I picked, and 99% of you would have gone with this person, but for the club he was playing for, it throws a spanner in the works. At least I think it does. But how are we, Llama? Hope you're well, my friend. Welcome in. Basically, what we're talking about, Llama, we're talking about something that we did. Which one? It could have been any of them, couldn't it, Si, to be honest? We're talking about what we did for Patreon last night. We're starting to build stickers, build five-a-side teams out of sticker collections. You would love it. You would love it. Team Jameson are very well, my friend. Thank you. Very, very well indeed. How are Team Llama? Hope everyone is as well as they can be. And also, how are we in Sicily, the Sicilian air? I didn't see today's stream, unfortunately. I saw I saw Wednesday's stream, didn't I? The end of the season. But, which I think am I right in thinking that you're 12th? Like Shed 7, Team Llama are getting better all the time. There we go. And chasing rainbows. Are you in Sicily now, Llama? I think he's always been in Sicily, hasn't it? Unless I'm watching a different save. Little boy blue and the man in the moon. Sorry. All I'm getting now is I'm getting Dwight Schrute in my head at this point. Are they going for gold or on standby? They're going to burn this disco down, I believe. That's what's going to happen there. Since the update, my tactic has fallen apart. Oh, don't tell me that. Things are getting tough. Here's Graham. Graham's through. Gain. God, Braden Graham. I mean, to be fair, for my tactic to fall apart, it would suggest it worked in the first place. So, Devitt with the through ball, and then Graham with the finish. How's everyone else, by the way, this week? How's your week been? Let me know where we're up to. Friday vibes, which usually suggests a bit of silliness. What have we got planned for the weekend? Good ball from Daft. Coulson. Daft ball in. Devitt off the bar. Wagwan indeed, Crazy Brit. How are we? 33 was my first experience of actually going to the away game. Oh, mate. Did it on the Metro with the escort. Bit overwhelming at times. I wouldn't change a thing about it. Watched the goal back at least 100 times. Yeah, I don't like the derbies. I don't like going. Like, I went years ago. Years and years and years ago. Only as a home. I've not done away. I just can't be arsed with the pricks. Do you know what I mean? Like, There's too many pricks, and that's back. Like, I think they take it more seriously now, or at least there's like, well, what I mean is there's more idiots now. And don't get me wrong, there was idiots back then as well, when there was like, you know, proper hooligans and that. But now there's just too much cocaine and children. Which, sorry, that sounds horrible, doesn't it? There's too much cocaine and children. Sounds like a night out on Epstein Island, doesn't it? But yeah, no, not for me, thank you. I watch it on the telly, and I'll sit in the sports club in York, and I'll watch it surrounded by Yorkshire mags, and then see them all get really upset at the end. Which, I mean, it's the best way to do it, isn't it? 90th minute winner. That's what you want. Dan won 75 quid last night. Oh, love that. Love that. Oh, I forgot to tell you as well, Dan, we're getting a custom darts shop in York, because that's what happens in York, apparently. Apparently. We get a darts shop. Got no idea who thought that's the fucking target market, but, you know. Yeah. So keep your eyes peeled. Apparently you can go in and play darts as well in there, so I've got no idea. I just saw it, and I was like, I need to mention that to Dan, actually. So there you go. York is it's the Luke Littler effect. Well, yeah. I just think it's bizarre, though, that Luke Littler and Harry Potter shops and Vikings, they're not quite the same thing, are they? But oh, pick that one out. Sammy Robinson. Oh, top bins. Have I been axe throwing? I have, Jam. I went on my 40th. And you might not, you know what, this might come as a surprise to you, JM. I was a bit shit at axe throwing. Here's to you, Sammy Robinson. Absolutely. What a goal that is. What a goal. Have a bit of that. You went for your stag do type thing. Yeah. Like that's what it is, though, isn't it? I was also quite shocked. I mean, I don't know, Jim. You strike me as an axeman. I'm just taking a call, come back and TJ's talking about axe throwing. Hey, look, you've left me unsupervised for a second, Rugio. Anything can happen. It's all technique. I don't think it is. I think it's beginner's luck. That's all it is, really. No one really knows what they're doing in the world of axes. But yeah, I chucked some things. Sometimes it hit the wall. I reckon you can lob on with power. Do you know what? I was a bit more power over technique, Jam. But I'm also not very good at aim. So I could hike it. No problem, but I don't really know what I was doing. So yeah. I don't know, maybe I'll try again. Lehane, off the bench, gets himself a goal. 3-0. More of a hit and hope. Oh, long ball axe throwing. Crazy Brit, that's where we go for. Jason says, the weekend has been uneventful. Slow, boring, wasn't in a great mood. Jason. We need to get those spirits back on you, my friend. Just what you want to hear from an axe thrower. My aim is shit. At least I'm honest, Rouge, you know what I mean? Also, if this was in some sort of like, you know, if it was me having to do the you know, life ending, you'd have a good chance of surviving if it was me throwing it at you, because there's a chance I'd miss. Are we good again, asks Lama. Are we 3 points behind Kettering? I hope so. Oh, Okawaya at the back post. This feels like we're being lulled into too much of a false sense of security here. I mean, this is beautiful ball, isn't it? How's this Okawaya fella? You've got him on trial. He's all right. He's not too bad. He's 5'6" or something, and I feel like he should be taller. Ragnar Lothbrok, welcome in, my friend. Appreciate the follow. Very, very kind. This win sees us move up to 11th. So it's like, great. Doesn't seem to matter how many games we win or lose. Just 11th, 12th. Then we'll go to 7th. Then we'll drop back down to 14th. There's a man who knows an axe. I bet Ragnar has at least one axe. I bet they've got an axe for best and an everyday axe as well. If TJ was the executioner with the axe, he'd chop his own foot off. Probably. I'd throw it and I'd knock the sign down. But how's he just taking down the fairy lights? Why have we got fairy lights on anyway for an execution? Just want to make the place look nice. Jason, if TJ's throwing axes doesn't get my mood up, nothing will. Exactly. Look at that, 31% possession. Now we're talking. Ragnar, even TJ has a save going and multiple axes. Yes, Ragnar. Well, the save is doing all. Well, the save is going. The save is what it is. We're 7 seasons in, and we're still in the same division we've started, which was National League North with Darlington. We've been 12th most of the save, apart from one season when we were 19th and one season when we were 4th. And as you can see, we're 2 points behind Tamworth. We're quite a way behind Kettering now. Kettering have taken a bit of a stormer. Llama, 13 points clear. But we are only 6 points behind Kidderminster, so that's, there's another K in there, so that makes sense, I guess. Was this in the... Have we had an update? Was this always here? Does this show how little I pay attention? Have I not seen it? Was it always there? Additional actions. No comment stomach. Again, I'm not sure if that was there either. It must have been, but youthful Buxton come unstuck. That's what we're talking about. Right, we've got Friday Night Energy on the go. Macam Dad, if I said to you imaginary handball, would you know what I'm on about? But by who? By who? That's a question, isn't it? By who? Yeah, I do know exactly what you mean. There was no handball. He's off his rocker, that lad. Jacob Murphy, wasn't it, making just coming up with lies, I think. It's bizarre the additional actions has to be clicked on where there's a huge enough space to make the additional actions. It's almost like people haven't fully thought this through, isn't it, Llama? That's the problem. 2 code of conduct offences this season. Oh. Right. Yeah, just some people getting bans. Yeah. That was the one. Oh, handball ref. From who? I don't know. Do you know what I've liked the most about the derby is, and I think I mentioned this on Monday, is it Lewis Hall, the fullback? And look, I don't watch much football outside of the odd Sunderland match. This Lewis Hall, apparently, from what I understand, is meant to be the greatest left back of all time. I've only ever seen him play twice. Both times in the derby. And both times he's been nutmegged by Enzo Lefebvre. So I'm starting to think, I mean, Enzo Lefebvre is very good, don't get me wrong, but I'm starting to think this lad's not as good as he thinks he is. Do we sign a defender called Bobby Moore? Again, do we now roll the dice and go, was Bobby Moore actually that good? We don't know. No idea. Lewis, I'll get some hydration on the go because I think you can sense I'm going to start chatting shite all night. So, Sandro injured, blinder for Italy. yeah. Oh, I'm not feeling great. I could totally play against Northern Ireland though. Yeah. That was a lad who didn't really fancy it, wasn't it? Bobby Moore was probably a little bit good. Do you reckon? He did tackle Pele once. I remember that. Even Zlatan got nutmegged. It happens to the best of us. Zlatan never got nutmegged. No chance. Who have we got next? Brackley. Where are Brackley? Brackley 18th. It's Brackley at home as well. Now we've just won 4-0 away with one up top. So do we have to play with two up top now because we're at home? Zlatan stepped over the ball deliberately. Zlatan was never nutmegged, according to Zlatan. Yeah. Didn't Enzo nutmeg 2 for Robbie's goal? He did. He did. Double nutmegs in the 90th minute. Zlatan's like Chuck Norris, except less dead and less racist. I presume less racist. Let's start with one striker, and then we can always move another player up as well. Have you been? I mean, it's probably just me actually, but have you been seeing? Have you seen Zlatan's crossfitting at the minute? Oh, strong man, strong boy. Power cleaning 120 kilo. Power clean. Like you're meant to squat clean 120. Don't power clean it, you absolute mad lad. Zlatan is God in the world of Zlatan. I mean, yeah, well, if it's your own world, you should be the God of your own world. Should be. Imagine if you're like in your own world and you're not even like in charge. Just like, oh, I work in admin. You know what I mean? Like, I'd like to get a promotion in my own world, but it's a closed shop, innit? You know. Power clean, isn't that Mr. Muscle? He is Mr. Muscle. Right, so if they've got... Okay, talk to me tactics then, folks. If they've got 2 players that are dropping deep here, do we need to pull our guys in here as well? Or because they're getting a bit further forward, that's because that's where they've got them in there to try and nullify. So we really need an extra striker up top. Zlatan loves the jobs you hate. That's exactly it. So if we were to go Bastard Ball 2.0, we know Mr. J runs your world. Well, yeah. Yeah, I'm not allowed to run my own world. Mrs. J has to oversee all that. I bet you run anything and everything. I wouldn't be the ruler of my own creation. You should be. You should be, Jason. All right, let's go with 2 up top then. Try and see if we can muscle out this 3 we've got here. Well, 5 to get through. It's for the best that Mrs. J runs everything. Oh, I think so. If I'm left in charge, then God, nobody wants that. You know. You lot have seen, like, I'm in charge of round here. And all this is just talking to people on the internet. Imagine if it was like, you know, something actual. Get in, Oka Warrior. Makes it 1-0. So whose shot is it? Robinson's shot. Okawa with the tap in. Mrs. J has to remind TJ he's streaming. No, not really. Mrs. J has sometimes got to encourage me to go and do it. She's like, come on, TJ, you got to go and do that streaming thing. I'm like, yeah, that's true. Also, sometimes Mrs. J would rather just go and stream rather than like we're bugging her. She's like, well, could you just piss off for a bit? Ian a suspect, welcome in. Great timing. I feel like we can now go back to TJ version 1. 1-0 up. We'll take that. Okay, Jordan Daft 6.5. Graham's on a 6.2. So maybe we change him for Thomas, possibly. Or Lehane. I mean, Lehane keeps running on and getting goals, doesn't he? Speaking of Mrs. J, when's the next stream? We need to organise that, Dan, to be honest. Because I think she wants to stream Procopia. So we need to try and work that out as to how we do it. And we've also, so I keep getting sent lists of like cozy games. So we keep getting some more links. We've got like a hotel simulator at the minute. I've got a train one as well. That's not really cozy, but you know, trains are decent, aren't they? We've got the full version of Nutmeg now as well. So that's something to do, which I'd like to stream Nutmeg properly. Try and work it out. Yeah, I think Procopia is the one. Is there a Thomas the Tank Engine? I'm sure we can download Thomas the Tank Engine. That was very fast trains. They're good, aren't they? They're brilliant. Been playing Nutmeg. It's not bad. I think I need a couple of runs to get the hang of it. Yeah, I think so. I think it's a little bit... Once I sit down and learn it properly, I'm sure it'll be fine. But that's also me suggesting that I can learn something. And I think we can, judging by how I am with these games so far, we can all agree that that's not really something I can do. I'm not one for learning. Yeah. Let's put Lehane on. Got Grady Mackin in as well. Oh, I know, Dan. I try and not do it too much, but sometimes it just creeps out, doesn't it? And it's like, oh shit, did you learn something by accident? Yeah. Like, yeah, apparently so. Grady Mackin over the top, Lehane. I think he's offside. He's pulled it back for Coulson, who's missed. Not one for learning, claims former college lecturer TJ. Do as I do, not do as I say. No, wait, no, do as I say, not do as I do. That's the problem. I don't know the saying. Between us, we'd probably be all right, wouldn't we? Between us all, we'd get there. Don't want to alarm anybody, but we're up to 7th. We're currently 10 points behind Kidderminster, Kettering now. Or 6 behind Kidderminster. So 2 wins on the bounce has moved us up into the playoffs. I say 2 wins, we're still only 1-0. Are we still in Vanarama National League North? If you've got to ask Crazy Brit, then you've not been paying attention. Of course we're still in National League North. course we are. Oh, it's 90th minute. I thought we were about to concede a chance there. Devitt, Openda, Coulson, Lehane, Coulson. Oh, there we go. Darlow are purring like a stray cat next to your bins. Oh. Even Peckham, how are you, pal? Two 0 4-0 last week, 2-0 tonight. 6 goals scored, none conceded in the last 2 matches. Oh, right. This has been a great stream, everyone. See you next week. That's what I should say, isn't it? But I'm doing very well. I'm doing very well, thank you. Can't complain. Although, do you know what? I will complain a little bit. And that is because, now I'm sure some of you might be aware that on Sunday I'm doing the Sheffield Half Marathon. I've turned into a bit of a running nonce for a little while with training. But I have to say that I'm not going to make it, unfortunately. I'm going to have to withdraw because I may have hurt my knee on yesterday when I went for a last run before the big day, and there may have been something that sort of like popped or tweaked, and I was like, do you know what? I can't risk that. That's 21 kilometers, and Sheffield's quite hilly as well, and I've got to get there. So I think it's sensible to sort of like put my leg up and rest a little bit. So yeah, I'm a bit gutted. About that, to be honest, because now it means I've running for no reason is bad enough, right? But now I'm definitely been running for no reason. So yeah, I'm a bit pissed off about it. But I think it's probably the smart decision. I mean, we've still got the Great North Run. I can start advertising that properly now, because we're doing that we're going to run for Calm in September as well. So we've got a charity place for that. So that'll be good. I'll do that, and that's flat, and it's in September. So I'll have a bit more weight off, hopefully by then as well. And then yeah, we'll get the time that I'm wanting to get. I'll aim for sub 2 hours in September. But yeah, bit disappointing. Do you know what I mean? After like doing some warming up to that, I was just like, oh. Well, I even diversified my my content as well. I ended up with a fitness TikTok, running TikTok, which Mrs. J found by accident, and I was like, nah, fuck. Tried to keep it out of the way of her, which was just like, no, I've found it now. I was like, all right, thanks, Mrs. J, great. Is Argo Silva knocks ball past opponent, stays back at all times. I mean, this guy sounds fun. Determination's good. Jumping reach isn't. Acceleration looks good. Concentration's good. Bravery's good. Position is not great. I mean, he's very, very fast. I don't know whether that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, it's good that he can get out of trouble. Marley Hickens Smith, 6'4". James Barker, former Sunderland. 11 goals for Gateshead, 11 goals for Scarborough, 11 goals for Darlington. Finishing first touch, heading's decent, determination's decent, off the ball's decent, jumping reach is decent, left footed. What sort of wage is he after? He wants £1,000. $900. Do you know what? Let's have a look at Izargos Silva and see what he says. 400 quid for a cheeky Brazilian lad? Go on. He's got 17 caps for the Brazilian under 21s. Right, here we go. This is where the save gets a bit silly. Baker's getting between 10 and 15 goals. He can only get 11. Dan, it looks like Barker can only get 11. Port Vale want him? Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, maybe not getting him then. Where are Port Vale? Cambridge and Aldershot want him as well. I mean, right, he's off to the Football League, folks. Time for an annual question about Marine. I think Marine are fine, Brit. I'm fairly sure they're in the still in the division above us. North, they are, yeah. Marine. Yeah, oh, Port Vale, top of the National. Wow. Port Vale have slipped. Okay, first round proper of the FA Cup, everybody. Get your match ties on. This is a big one. Away to Exeter or home to Exeter? Away to Exeter. So one striker up top, obviously. Deep breaths. This is what it's all about. Okay. Same team. Unfortunately, Devitt's out. That's the problem. Suspended. So O'Grady Macken's going in. Put him in the... put Openda back in the slightly more defensive role, I think. Time for a TJ Cup run. Well, okay. If we get past this round, this is the furthest we've been in the FA Cup. We've been to the first round before. We got beaten by Huddersfield 4 years ago, I think it was now. So we've got Exeter, like the other St James's Park, the best St James's Park, some would say. So yeah, now's the chance. Let's see what we can do, shall we? That was a bit of an interesting graphical glitch there. Oh, 30 seconds in and they're on the attack. Oh, we've taken him down. We took him down. Oof. I mean, we're under a bit of pressure. A little bit of pressure. By far and away the better one. Agreed. It could be a long game, but this is also our tactic as well, remember? That, you know, we let the opposition have the ball, let them have their shots, and then we hit on the break. That's the plan. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Right, okay, that's a foul we've given away there. Okawaya figured, let's just give away a free kick. I'm guessing they've got quite a lot of space in the wings, so do we maybe need to meet them out wide? Or do we compact the middle and just let them get down the channels? Oh, what a miss that is. It's got a bastard ball too, where players stay a bit wider, I think. We're holding on. We've had a shot. A couple of shots now, actually. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Now there's no FA Cup replays, am I right? So that's one of the things I'll be aware of. No replays. So we need to get it done in 90 minutes. Or it goes to penalties. And if it does, who takes a penalty on our bench? That's the question. So Daft's got himself a yellow card. Switch in for Ollie Bindley. Muster man, muster man, muster man, muster can. How the devil are we, sir? Hope you're well. Welcome in, my friend. For those of you who aren't following Muster Man, I ask why. Why not? You should be all over him like a rash or, you know, other things that would be swarming, like bees, maybe. But yeah, I hope you're well, my friend. It's so lovely to see you as well. I know we've obviously you've been super busy, which I love to see, by the way. So yeah, it's always nice having you back around. Hope life's treating you well, by the way, my friend. It's also nice to see that you're still hitting the content hard as well, making some well, as always, some wonderful stuff. But to give you a brief update, Musterman, as to where we are the exact same place that we were the last time you saw us, which was National League North, with no actual signs of really progressing, if we're being completely honest. So you've not missed much. In fact, you've missed a lot, but you've not missed much in the same, if you know what I mean. Do you know what? Let's put Kavanagh in for, because Henderson doesn't look like he fancies it. Status quo is underrated. The state of being, not the band. Or the band are sufficiently rated, I think. Sufficiently rated. Francis Rossi's Magic Band. Yeah. They're the band the Beatles wish they were. Do you know what I mean? I'm wondering whether or not, because Graham's got penalty taken of 9. Thomas has got penalty taken of 1. Oh, great. Oh, no. This is, even by my standards, this is hanging on, innit? 22 shots. We've had 6. If we end up with a chance, I'll be over the moon. Coulson's starting to get too tired. We need him off now. I mean, Sammy J's got penalty taken of 4. Sammy J's penalty taking is better than Lehane's. Lama, I don't want to have to do this myself, but I need a penalty taker out there. And he's either going to score the winner or he's going to miss. And we're going to get knocked out. It's nodded away. Come on, blow the whistle, ref. Can we not just blow it now? Still not yet? Right, that's it. Blocked out. Right, corner. Come on. Waste more time. Yes. Oh, no. Seconds to go. Cleared away by Hughes. Now blow the whistle, ref. Look, the lads have performed well here. 90 minutes is up. Are we going straight to penalties? Extra time. Cuts aside from the left, right, okay. Oh, right, what we're going to do. Evening, Katie, how are you, friend? Hope you're well. Let's try and counter press, shall we? Why not? Why not? Hope you're well, my friend. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome to the first round of the FA Cup. Extra time. I think we went... Did we go to penalties against Huddersfield or did we lose another extra time against Huddersfield? No, we lost in normal time with 10 men, didn't we? So now this is the furthest we've been in the FA Cup in our in-game history. Good idea to bring Corey Thomas on. I mean, well, in a sense, yes, but also, oh, do you know what? We might have to, just some fresh legs. Because Graham's not going to get on the end of that, is he? Right, go on. Oh, it's got over the top. Well, that'll do, that'll do. Oh, so you've fallen victim of the 3 at the back. Oh, okay, I've been playing 3 at the back for... This is the 2nd season now, I think, is it? Yeah, I like it. I like it. I've been desperately trying to get shithouse football going. Go on, Corey Thomas, go on. Fresh legs. Oh, first touch, nearly a goal. Yes, we've gone 3 at the back. We're playing what I effectively call bastard ball, because it's like low block, counter attack, soak up all the pressure, try and win 1-0, and it usually it can work sufficiently, but also we haven't been promoted, so it obviously doesn't work. Heck of a distance for an away game. It is, but that's just... This is what we're here for, isn't it? So, right, I'm just going to put this in order. Go on, let's just see what they want then. Oh, no, we've gone to penalties. Let's see what we can do, shall we? I've been battling Alice for 2 days. She didn't give us wingers, and it works. Wingbacks. Wingbacks is the one, isn't it? Go and cause surprises. Come on, everyone. Oh, right, okay. It's disgusting, says Zeep, and effective in Italy as my Catania side will testify. Are you playing bastard ball in Italy, Zeep? Love it. Bastard Calcio. Well, it's just Catenaccio, isn't it, really? In a sense. OGM. Here he comes. Oh, pick that one out. He's normally pretty good at penalties, so I felt fairly confident. He's the man for the big occasion as well. I don't know about you lot, but I'm a bit nervous now. Garber. Oh, that's a... Come on, McNamara. He's just rolled that past you. He's given him the eyes. He's done the eyes, hasn't he? Here's Kavanagh. Kavanagh's not had a lot of football. He's starting to kick off a little bit. Oh, that's good. That's a little indication of what he can do. It's a reminder to me to be like, come on, Gaffer. Put me in. Here's Meta. Kavanagh can make you feel good. There you go. That's right, Llama. Oh. Keeper went the right way. And I can't watch this one. I think this is Sammy J. Is it? Is it Sammy J? Oh no. Oh no. Here comes my boy. It's gone, son. Gone. He knew what he was doing. Crab Hancock. Crabs and cock. This is... Oh. Tune's in. 7 months on the prime. Thank you, Tune. Hope you're well, my friend. 3 at the back. Low block. Lump it to a big lad was the strategy for 4 and 5 seasons in Italy. As Kay says, that's exactly how the Romans intended it to be. Caden Hughes. Oh, that's a lovely penalty. That's a lovely penalty. Now you're lumping to 2 big lads. 1 lump or 2. Like a builder. Oh, here's Reagan Heskey. Oh, I thought the keeper got his hands to it. 5-4. Perfect penalties. Here's Orpenda. Oh. I don't know if that was a clean penalty or not. It looked like it was very close to the keeper's legs from what I could see. Not sure how you lot have interpreted that from the match engine. Here's Lukens. Oh, it's a good penalty as well, isn't it? Just hit it with power. Look, at the end of the day, we've done what we've needed to do now. We've given Exeter a game. Yeah. Hamish. Here he comes. Hamish Douglas. Skipper. Straight down the middle. That's what we like. Junie, all good thanks. Back from holiday. Are we still 12th in season 200? We're 7th, actually, now, Junie. But, yeah, still in the National League North. We started 12th. Like a toe poke from Douglas. Humphreys has missed it. He's missed it. Oh, okay. It's Sammy Robinson. It's Sammy Robinson. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, just don't let me down as player. And Sammy Robinson's done that. What a let off. What a let off for Exeter. Cavendish has missed. Oof. Who wants to be a hero? It's Cooper. Centre back. Head down. Foot through it. Straight down the middle. Yeah! Yes. There we go. Get in. We're in the hat for the second round of the FA Cup, everybody. We've never been there in this save. God! Yes, Zeep. 38 months. This is Doncaster's year. Right, we might still be in the National League North come the end of the season, but we're going to win the FA Cup at the same time. What a result. What a result that is. I'm very happy with that. Dancing Jobs, absolutely Jono. Right, we're in the hat. It doesn't matter who we get next, do we? Shame there's no cup draws. Well, this is the thing. It's pointless us being in the cup now, isn't it, Britt? Yeah. I suppose, though, you're right, because I didn't really bother with the cup draws before. But there would be a bit of intrigue now in this, if we could see a cup draw. Because we've had 7 seasons of nothing. Like, do you know what I mean? Because we've had 7 seasons of nothing. This could be the thing where we're like, right, it'll be nice to actually have a potential for something almost interesting. We'd be watching it, yeah. From a content perspective there and miss. That's a fair point, Matt. Yeah. I only really liked them with the Euro ones, but again, I must admit, I don't think I did. I don't think I showed them a lot. Caribou, no, do I know what logo pack you download? Oh, I don't know, Caribou. I've not done any downloading for anything, I'm afraid. There might be someone in the chat who might know, though. They might be able to give you some advice. If anyone knows the answer for Caribou, then feel free to let them know. I'd be much appreciated if you can help them out. So, sorted out SI. That's usually the answer, isn't it? Yeah, good shout, Rouge. We've got Rochdale in the FA Cup. And we're at home. Okay. And they're in the National North. But Enterprise North, that's where we are, isn't it? Ooh. I mean, it's winnable, which means it's also losable, sadly. That's the problem. I mean, they've just beaten Needham Market. They want this desperately, don't they? They want a cup run as well. Any money from the Exeter game? Good question. Where would we find that? Would there be anything? £42,000. That's pretty good. So we've still got a positive bank balance. We are losing money. I mean, we are potentially expected to be 1.5 million in the red by the end of the season, and we have the same amount of money in debt as we actually have in the bank balance. That makes no sense. We've still got a little bit of wage budget left. We're off to Wembley, Brit. We absolutely are. Even Chris, how are you, buddy? Welcome in, welcome in. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more games. We play Rochdale in the league, then Rochdale in the cup as well. Huge. Still haven't got over Sunday. We're unbelievable. FTM, Super Reggie. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Chris. That was a cracking result on Sunday. And you know what? And a good game for the neutral and for the Sunderland fans. Yeah, 90th minute win is always fun against your rivals. Although I must say as well, and I will put this out publicly, if there's any truth in this organising or offer of Farage to come to the Stadium of Light, he can get to fuck as far as I'm concerned. Like, no. Sartori needs to be told off for that. KLD needs to take on one side and go, no. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. Right? Stop it. Especially with the how the other lot in the region are. You know, we need to still remain the ethical club. Despite, yeah, a lot of people in Sunderland probably would still vote for reform. But we can't be seen to be agreeing with that. That's not good. But I do like the fact that there seems to be quite a large swell of support against it. And people are going, nah, Farage can fuck off. We're not having him anywhere near the ground. So fingers crossed it doesn't happen. Four wins in a row. We haven't got 4 wins in a row, surely, have we, Brit? Have we got 4 wins in a row? Oh, 3. Take away those 2 wins. That's 1, 2, 3. That's 6 in a row. Yeah. Forget rid of all the losses. We've won loads. Classic TJ maths there, innit? Silver's cost us 20 grand for a work permit. What are we doing? But we've got a former Brazilian under 21 defender / left back coming in. He's on 400 quid a week. That's not very much in my book. Ignore all the defeats and you somehow still won't get promoted. This is the thing, isn't it? So yeah, so this is the Izargo Silva. 22 years old, centre back or left back. 16 for pace, 16 for determination, concentration and bravery is very, very good. He's formerly of Chelsea and Preston. Excellent. This is going to be crazy. This is going to be fun. Tip of paper from them lot, probably last minute winner. Gordon spat his dummy out. Yeah. Fuck Farage, fuck Satori. Exactly. Anthony Gordon's thing as well. They're not even a good football team. Shut up, Anthony Gordon. Like, you might want to look at the result, mate. Let's put Devitt back on the bench. Let's pop Silver on the bench as well, shall we? Should we give him a run? Should we give him a run out? Should we put him straight in? It's Needham Market, so they're bottom of the league, aren't they? Or near the bottom. 20th. Let's give him a run, shall we? And then should we give Kavanagh a run out as well? For Coulson? And Lehane for Graham. Let's do that. So a couple of changes. We've probably got players who are knackered, you see. Now, if I put Silver with as a right with a number 2, you're all going to kick off, aren't you? You'd rather I give him the number 10 like William Gallas, wouldn't you? He's going to have 33 to go. Like, he definitely plays near on the left-hand side. Let's give him number 33. It'll be just pick a random number, TJ. I can't, Rouge. This is the thing. Some people will absolutely take it personally. Be like, I can't give a centre back or potentially a left back the right back's number. Isn't he Thiago Silva's son? Is it? Is it? I'll have to find out, but is it? Hang on, let me have a look. Is Argo Silva? Chelsea joined as a 13-year-old. Does Thiago? It is. Thiago Silva's son plays for Darlington. There we go. Well, now the save's taken an interesting twist, doesn't it? Jesus, 4 shots for Needham. Free kick in, headed away. Oh, good block. Great block on the line. I've just looked up, by the way, and it's not raining. Do you reckon there's a bug in the game? Let's shift into a slightly more attacking shape, shall we? Ames Barnes, how are you, buddy? Welcome in. Hope you're well. Your Pender, the free kick. Oh, decent hit, but unfortunately not. Corner kick. Flow it in. Let's come down to O'Grady Mack and just have a go. Just, oh. Why did he not hit that first time? Bit of encouragement for the lads. Because you'll be glad to know we have dropped out of the playoffs now. Gateshead have now overtaken us. Daft down the line. Lehane. Across in. Okawoya. Openda. Lehane at the back post. Here we go. Great ball in, isn't it? So that moves us up to 6th. Nosebleed territory. Right. I might see if there's a right back on loan, because we could do with giving Sammy Robinson a bit of a rest every now and again. We don't want to run him into the ground. You know? I'm concerned that's what might happen. I know we've got some extra centre-halves now that Douglas can take a bit of a step out every now and again if he needs to. What's your AM doing to have a warning triangle? Oh, it's because in his defensive position he's got to do a bit more running. But I'm not that fussed, to be honest, because he's going to run back to here, whereas he's going to run to here. So the game's thinking he's got to move too far, but he doesn't. See, because he drops there. He's tracking down. Then he's going to have to burst up to the top. Right, Taylor for Douglas, I think. Corey Thomas, give him a run out. And then O'Grady Macken can get a bit of a rest as well. It's a bit of a bold decision when we're only 1-0 up, though, but tell us to drop these boys back in as well. See if that can just lock up the last few minutes. Target forward as well. Waste a bit more time. See the 1-0 out. 1-0's fine in it. We'll take that. That moves us up to 6th. Ahead of Gateshead, ahead of Guiseley, ahead of Tamworth. 52% possession? God, who are we? The Harlem Globetrotters? God. Unbelievable. What are we trying to do? Entertain the fans? I certainly hope not. We'll get a reputation. If that's the situation. Be like, oh, TJ, did you try and entertain the fans? It wasn't intentional. Kev's Feyenoord, welcome in, welcome in. Theo Outen. A Van Outen, possibly? Ryan Eagleston. Acceleration, aggression, work rate. Oh, you look like our kind of player, don't you? Scout him. Can we come and trial possibly? Probably not. What are we doing up in 6th? I've got no idea, Ian. I think there's been some sort of administrative error. We'll get the league to look into it. And hopefully at some point they'll find us guilty of some sort of financial irregularity. That can move us back down a little bit. Because we don't need to be messing about at that side, at that end of the table. You know. Ask for a relegation like hashtag. We might have to. Do you know what I mean? I don't feel comfortable being all this way up here. I'm having a look at Theo Outen as well because a Van Outen possibly. Keep your friends close, your enemies closer, isn't it? That's what they say. There's a player called Pele there as well. Dave Miller at Bolton. Oh, hello, Dave Miller. I mean, he looks very, very good. Oh, that's just Stuart McGovern as well. Out of contract next season as well. Aidan McLaughlin. Yeah, he's alright, but nothing great. Alexis Whitmore, Sergio Souza, flair and leadership. Things that are in abundance in our team. Emmanuel Abubakar. Marvin Glasgow. What a name that is. Right. Let's see what we can do to get a couple of extra loanees in, but any truth the hashtag will reform as apostrophe FC? I think they're yeah, maybe. That's quite like the idea of that, to be honest. It's a very well constructed gag there. I like it. Ryan Eggleston. It's heading 1. That doesn't really give us too much, does it? Theo Outen. He's played 13 games this season. He's going to be cup tied. They want 650 quid. I'm going to say no money. Would you like to come and play for us for no wage? Thank you. Is the apostrophe part of their new badge? I think it has to be. I think it has to be, Jason. Now, Simon Tompkinson. Again, decent marking, decent stamina. Heading's not brilliant. Crossing and dribbling's not brilliant. Aggression's not brilliant. Pele Walker. He's called Pele. I think they mean Pete. Don't they? That's what I reckon. Kemo Saidi. Determination, acceleration. Looks pretty good. Maybe we put a little like advert out going right back needed. And then also we've got to remember that that Llama would be delighted if we bring back Gabby Large again. So we could maybe look at that as well. Because he is starting to look decent now. In a weird way. But I'm only here in the hope we bring back Lash. I would love the idea of Llama being the one that champions it, going, do you know what? We could do it getting Gabby Large back. Thing is, if I bring him back, is that me sort of like ruining the team? $1.6 million. He's starting to develop now, isn't he? This is the thing. I don't know, Llama. I don't know. Will Burnley let him go out? He might be. Well, let's have a look, shall we? Oh, they want him to go with higher quality teammates, which is fair enough. And we've lost Barker to Port Vale as well. And he can play left back as well. God. That would have been a brilliant signing. Never mind. Never mind. Michael Ayudele. Ayudele. He plays all over the place as well. See what we can get out and for, because he's not going to be the first choice, so I'd rather not pay for him if he's going to be sat picking up a wage every week. We've got Gainsborough in the FA Trophy. Right. I'm not saying book your tickets for Wembley, everybody, but you might be able to get the FA Trophy and the FA Cup as a double. So what does this look like now? So this is Merthyr, then Gainsborough. So we've got 5 matches till Rochdale now. So we might have to go some to get the second round of the FA Cup. in the bag tonight. I suppose it's also worth noting as well then, with not doing Sheffield on Sunday, there will be a stream on Saturday night now, because I guess had we been going, then I wouldn't have been able to stream, because it would have gone on a bit late, and obviously got to get up early to go running around. So yeah, we can stream instead now. Evening, El Diego. How are you, buddy? What have you missed? Wins. You missed some wins, mate. Absolute wins. Yeah. Chester won Cooper. We're up against Merthyr tonight. Coulson come back in for Kavanagh, I think. Your Pender can come out for Devitt. So you got Robinson and Douglas are tired as well. Let's start with Douglas at centre back. We can always bring Taylor on if needs be. Sixth. No colour clash here at all. No one's concerned by this Dollar versus Merthyr match, are they? Wins. Where are we in the league? We're sixth. Sixth LD. Look at that. Look. 10 behind Kettering. 4 behind Kidderminster. It's crazy. It's a crazy world. And without saying it too loud before the computer hears us, we've not been conceding goals either. Oof, as we just almost conceded one from 30 yards there. Francis Church scoring for Alfreton again. I wonder what might have been had we got him in. It was Daft down the line. From Silver's ball. Daft, good cross in. Graham's gone down. It's a penalty. No wonder he's gone down. No one can tell what colour shirt anyone's got on. No one knows who anyone is. Is it OGM? Of course it's OGM. Of course it's OGM. Couldn't be anything else, could it? Even has time to stretch out his ankles and his calves. Beautiful, beautiful finish. There's a little bit of a colour clash. Just a little bit, Spartans. Nightmare. I can see where there's a bit of a problem here. But in a 2D view, we can definitely tell who's who, but not in the 3D view. We've moved up to 5th. We're 1 point away from 3rd. If Kidderminster... Well, Kidderminster drawing possibly at the minute? Oh, Graham almost getting in. If Kidderminster lose, then we could move up to 3rd potentially. Oh, that's a great ball. Hyde, also for the post. How are we? I managed to catch a stream tonight. Yes, you have managed to catch the stream tonight, mate. I'm very well, thank you. I'm very well. Hope you're good too. Certainly can't complain. So, Kidderminster are losing. Where's Braintree? Braintree are losing as well. Oh. Everything's working for us. In fact, if anything, too many things are working for us at this moment in time. Just need our defence to work for us here. Got to recap you on stuff. Okay, we are in season 7 and we're still in the National League North. That's the recap. To be honest, really, we play low block defensive football. We've just signed Thiago Silva's son on a free transfer. Don't know how that's worked. We're into the second round of the FA Cup, which is the furthest we've ever been in the FA Cup. We've been drawn against Braintree, so winnable. And then, yeah, if we win that, then we're in the third round of the FA Cup, and we could then, of course, get drawn against any of the big boys and get some money spinning ties and all that kind of good stuff. So, league-wise, we're now 6th. Well, now 5th, sorry. Which is very, very good for us. But, I mean, there's a lot of the season to go. We could still start to drop. Seems like Merthyr are getting a lot of the ball as well. Oh, here's Coulson. Drops his shoulder. Coulson goes. Coulson taps it in the bottom corner. That's what it is. Cool as you like. Look at that. Drops the shoulder. Gets past the defender. Slots it. Bottom corner. Keeper's got no chance with that. Rochdale in the cup, TJ, not Braintree. Thank you, Kevin. Sorry, my mistake. This is why I need people in the chat to keep me right. It is Rochdale, isn't it? I've just seen Braintree in the league table. That's why I've said Braintree, isn't it? But yeah. Oh, Coulson again. No, Rochdale at home, nightmare. So it's a favourable tie. We beat Exeter on penalties. That was the first round. So the fact we're even in the second round is the most impressive thing. It's Coulson again. Goes for it. Oh, he's trying to get his hat-trick. Like, what are you doing there, Coulson? Coulson's free kick. We've got 13 minutes left, 17 minutes left. Oh, almost. I can't wait till Coulson develops into the player that we all hope he's going to be. Because he's got bags of potential. I don't know if we're playing him in the right position just yet. I don't know whether he ends up being our striker rather than our wide player. So yeah, currently 5th, 2 points behind third place Braintree. And it's another win, and it's another win without conceding as well. Another clean sheet. We're going to start paying this goalkeeper actual wages now, aren't we? Look. We last conceded a goal the 18th of October. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games ago. I don't know what's happening. I really don't. So yeah, so we need to bring a right back in to allow Sammy Robinson a rest every now and again. Lee Hawkins, Accrington, bit of balance, bit of stamina, bit of concentration, bit of bravery. It's a maybe. Marvin Glasgow and Alexis Whitmore. Decisions, determination, fitness, balance. Oh, I like the sound of that. That sounds good, doesn't it? Ollie Binley, they reckon's one of the best midfielders we've got. We're not really even playing him. He's on a grand wages. Maybe I need to think about that. Will he come in for nothing? That's the question. No. No, they want money. Evening Chaser, how are you, pal? Welcome in. Caden Hughes is wanting. Oh, he played a lot of football last year, didn't he? Question is he as good or better now than is Thiago Silva the next one? Like Silva's quicker, he's more determined, better concentration, so better vision. He's braver, slightly better marking. Needs to up his tackling a little bit. Can't jump as much. He's a bit stronger though. Look, if he wants to leave, then always happy to wait. Okay, that's fine. That's good. We'll start telling people that it's, about time that if you're going to kick off, then you have to come at me with something. Marvin Glasgow, apparently a terrific signing, apparently. He's brave. He can struggle when facing a shooting opportunity from the edge of the box. I mean, well, we all can, to be honest. Fairly inconsistent. Comes deep to get the ball, tries long range shots. Do you know what? Let's shortlist Marvin Glasgow. He might be all right. FA Vase? FA Vase is it? Or FA Trophy? FA Trophy. Let's put Bindley in actually for Give O'Grady Mackin a bit of a rest. Henderson for Okawarrior. Hughes for Silver. Well then. Yeah, let's do that. Coulson wanted by Cambridge. He hasn't got a. He hasn't got an extension. Oh, he doesn't want to be. Oh, he doesn't want to talk. Oh dear. Oh dear. Let's ignore that for now. That's once he plays in the FA Cup. Once we get promoted, he'll be fine. I think we're going to lose Coulson. So yeah, Darlow versus Gainsborough. Let's focus on this match rather than whether or not Coulson's going to leave at the end of the season. Nodded away. Oh. Over the top. I forget where Gainsborough are. Are Gainsborough above us or below us? Might be below us, possibly. So we might have to stick a couple of players up top. Actually, I don't know. Maybe we don't regroup. Maybe we counter press them. Graham, loads of space. Well, hasn't got loads of space to run into, but. Oh, what a goal that is! Henderson, what a finish! Graham makes it. Great run. Holds the defender out. And what about this for a ball from Coulson, by the way? Beckham-esque. And then Henderson, cool as you like, just side foots it, straight back, bottom corner. Oh, lads, we are purring. Is it cooking? Is that what they say? Is it they say we're cooking? It doesn't sound genuine, does it, when I say it? It doesn't sound sincere. It sounds very much like an old man trying to be like, hey, young people. Do people still say yo? Right, there go more attacking. Well, we don't really want that, do we? We don't want them. I mean, look at that. Look at that. It's a sea of attacking from the opposition. I mean, we could counter press, couldn't we? If we put our players in that. Yeah, mix it up a bit. I do hope this is the year that we start to look quite decent because, 7 years to be an overnight success sounds about right, doesn't it? The prologue was being written for a long time. Oh, here's Coulson with a free kick. Oh, a little short one. Cooper should have turned around and hit it. He had the time. He didn't realise, did he? He didn't know. He was just like, oh, I don't want it. Corey Thomas in. Let's get Kavanagh in. Oh, off the line. Caden Hughes getting away off the line. Oh, what a save. McNamara. You shall not pass. Giving it full Gandalf vibes. Let's bring Sammy Robinson off. Put Taylor on. He's not a right back by any stretch of the imagination, but he's fresh pair of legs. Keeper's got it. McNamara launches it. Devitt. Spartans has just reached 500 games as Blythe manager. Loving that. I'm loving that. Of course I am. Gotta respect it. Henderson, Devitt loses the ball. Oh no. Here's Deer. Goes from distance. "85 minutes played. There's still feels like there's too much of this game left at 1-0. Can we see it out? Possibly. I'm sure we can, but it's feeling nervy. We have another win, another clean sheet, another match where we've been absolutely battered. $3,000 for that one? Well, $4,000 almost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. 6 games without conceding a goal. We're starting to kick into gear. Which, of course, is great because we'll eventually it'll all just come undone. And we'll be sat going, oh, do you remember when things were going well? And never mind. We'll look back we'll laugh at these moments. Yeah. We've got Kings Lynn in the FA Trophy next round. So is that second round, is it? Third round. Okay. How many stages is there? Third, fourth, fifth, quarters, semis. Right, okay. Quite a long way to go in that one. League prediction is 6th. Most of the players that are in the Dream 11 are all from Tamworth. Do we take Henderson out? I mean, he did get a goal, didn't he? Bindley played well. I mean, actually, that's a reasonable performance from the team, isn't it? Am I now getting in the situation where I'm starting to like tinker? This is the problem, innit? I need to get back to just a chosen setup and go, right, that's my team. That's it. Same 11 players every single week. I mean, Bindley played pretty decent. Is he better than Openda? I think I'm more likely to trust Openda. And we got OGM on the bench as well. We'll give Henderson another run out. TJ the Tinker Man. I know. Leave the tactic. Don't touch anything. Well, this is the thing, Ian. I've been flipping between two slightly different shapes, or moving a couple of players around. But the general thought process is very, very similar. Sometimes I've dropped Openda and Devitt back, even in possession. Or we'd play them a bit deeper and we play with almost three up front. Oh, we nearly conceded. And again, we regroup. Sometimes we compress if needs be. Where are Tamworth? Just behind us. The ball in. Oh! Graham nods it down. Devitt smashes it home. Oh, Pender, what a ball this is. Graham gets up. Gets the knockdown. Devitt, no one's marking him. Past Anson, that's the goalkeeper we want from this division. Even Jack, how are you, buddy? Welcome in. Happy now that FM26 has overcome its rough launch. Much better state now. Can't wait to see what FM27 brings. I mean, yeah, there's a little bit of time to wait, Jack, but you're right. Wasn't the best launch. Some people took it very, very personally. But we stuck with it. We're here. We're still here. We're still doing what we do. And yeah, 27. It's what? 7 months away? 8 months away? So I suppose in a sense, Rougeau's right. It's not that long away, really. But then again, we've only had this since what, November? So we're on month 4 now, month 5. Kevin says, topical gag. Why don't owls date in the rain? Too wet to woo. Too wet to woo. Love that. Love it. Write that one down. I'm going to use that. The goalkeeper's trying to get the long throws on the go. Oh, Openda with the block. We looked at this guy as well, didn't we? I couldn't pronounce his name, so we didn't sign him. Oh, ooh. As it stands, we're third. What about a Wizardy Woo? What about a Wizardy Woo, Dan? I'm all for the Wizardy Woos. Everyone knows that. I went to watch the Wizardy Wu-Tang Clan, didn't I, recently? So that's how I went to the Wizardy Woos I am. Yeah. Right, so Okawaya comes on. Coulson's not having a great time. We could potentially bring him off. I think we'll bring Devitt off as well and rest his legs. Bindley might get a little run out. He looked quite handy in the last game. Or maybe he plays at left back because Daft's not having a great time. Tell you what, let's put Lehane out wide. Silver can go in at left back. Just due to his pace, I think. Here's Okawaya. Blocked. Is there a counter-attack off that? There is, isn't there? Oh, we've conceded a goal. Oh, no. No, we haven't. Disallowed. No panic, anybody. No panic. Oh, that's been disallowed as well. Ooh, we are running... we are getting let off with a couple here. I tell you what, we've got away with one there, haven't we? Right, where's Hughes putting the ball? Down the line, Lehane. The shittest of all houses. Unbelievable. Lehane in the channels. Pulls it back. Graham with the finish. God, they've had 2 goals disallowed. They must be fuming. "22 shots from Tamworth. We've had 9. 33% of the ball as well. That's what we talk about. That's how TJ ball works. Right. I think we're back. I think we're in for the save now, everyone. I think we can start to say that the save's got its claws in us. Do you reckon? We're going to pay a goal bonus to a striker. Oh. We've not done that since Joey Dawson broke onto the scene. Kettering are record breakers. We're probably not too far behind. Tamworth got Stefan Moles playing ex-Blackburn. Ex-Blackburn. Now the question is he related to Michael Moles, who used to play for the Rangers? Glasgow Rangers, sorry, not the current Rangers, obviously. Solihull Moors up next. Two more matches till the cup. We should just be able to get the second round of the FA Cup in tonight. Apparently Devitt hasn't trained very well by all accounts. Brackley in for Ben Abbott. That's fine. We don't need him. Right. Do we bring... You know what? Let's pop O'Grady Macken back in, shall we? Akawarrior can come in for Henderson. Let's pop Silver back in at the back and try that. I mean, Caden Hughes is pretty solid as a decent centre back as well, and he's left-footed. But it's Argo Silva, Brazilian under 21. It's not every day you get one of them at Darlington, is it? Oh, up against a good old-fashioned 4-4-2. Now we're talking. Oof. It's a right missed tackle there, wasn't it? Solihull Moors a 6th. This could be interesting, this one, then. One's Dutch, one's Spanish. Aha, I wasn't familiar. Spartans. I know that the Rangers one was Dutch, wasn't he? I wasn't sure that Stefan Moles was Spanish. I must admit my knowledge of former Blackburn players and current in-game Tamworth players is limited, unfortunately. Oh, good save. Right, let's do a bit of pressing, I think, maybe. I wonder whether we change tact and go for Bastard Ball 2.0 in this instance. Maybe they're a little bit wider because they've got wide players, haven't they? Coulson, Cooper. Oh, what a header! That's nothing to do with the tactical change, by the way. That had nothing to do with it. But what a little tee up by Coulson here. And Cooper's still got loads to do. That's a right header. God. Kettering a drawing. Bedford are up there as well. Bedford a drawing. This is going to be tough losing it from here, isn't it? Like finishing 12th when we've been third is going to be soul destroying. Douglas launches it. Coulson's chasing it. He's not fussed. Let it run out. Half time. Ooh, okay. Happy with that. That's doing exactly what we needed to do. We desperately need to give Sammy Robinson a rest. Somehow. I don't know when or how, though. Third is nosebleed territory. Like, honestly, third is beyond nosebleed. I think at this point we have to call the we have to just like call the local parish and ask for an exorcism or something. This is unknown territory. Coulson, what a header that was, by the way, from Graham to win it. Coulson keeps going. Oh, he's gone. Needs to just drag that across. Daft isn't having a great time, I must admit. Cooper gets it away. One as far as Chilvers. Pickles. Oh, it's come back off the bar. And it's still... it's gone over. Just a kid Hughes out there. Corey Thomas can go on, I reckon. Make another couple of changes, I reckon. Robinson. Over the top. Thomas isn't going to get on the end of that, is he? Oh, what a classy header. Brilliant piece of defending. Cooper, Bindley. Okawaya. Slows it down a bit. Bindley. Robinson. Nothing. Highlight just dies at that point. Beautiful. Evening, Callum. How are you, my friend? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Pleasure to see you, buddy. Lovely to see you back streaming last night. Last night, I think it was, well, wasn't it? Awesome to see you back in the fold. Hope life is treating you good. How's your perfect orders, by the way? I saw your pre-release pulls. They were very good indeed. I've got an ETB and a booster box, little 6-packs, still to open. So 1-0 in the Darlow. It's another... Callum, you're not going to believe this, right? You're genuinely not going to believe this. You know what I'm like at this game, okay? We're currently 3rd in the National League North now. Yes, we're still in the National League North. We've only been here 7 years, right? There's no rush to leave this division. But we've won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games in a row. Won. But what's interesting is we haven't conceded a goal in those 8 games. Let's do 7 more years, I say. Exactly. We know what we are. We haven't conceded a goal in 8 games. And TJ's bastard ball is sort of working, we think. I can't believe we've got the audacity to say it out loud. I know. And the problem now is that there's 2 problems, really. Okay? The first problem is that, yeah, it probably heard me. Second problem is after we play this match against Rochdale right now, we play Rochdale again in the second round of the FA Cup. And if we beat Rochdale in the second round of the FA Cup, we go into the third round of the FA Cup for the first time in our history. We've never done that before. We've never even been to the second round of the FA Cup in our in-game history. So there's a lot of things that are happening at the minute that's all very, very confusing. So yeah. Oh, and we've signed Thiago Silva's son. But apart from that, it's just the usual TJ stream. You know how it is. I hadn't realised we'd signed Thiago Silva's son until it was pointed out. Um, so yeah, there's quite a bit going on. But how are you anyway? What's happening in your world? Who did you end up managing last night? By the way, apologies I didn't get a chance to get in to see it. We were recording that podcast we do, but we saw that you were live. Who did you end up who did you end up taking? You haven't pre-ordered the perfect order. If I'm being honest, I can see why. You're at Merthyr. The Welsh Revolution begins. I love that. I'm a fan of it. Oh, Matt wants to take credit. Yeah, Matt. I think you absolutely can take credit for that. I think that's what Callum was about to say. It was all down to you. Dartford are beating Woking. Woking 5-1. It's not quite as catchy as a chant. Woking 5-1. I'm not paying money for a backup right back on loan. If I'm going to do that, I might as well just buy a player. But I do need a backup right back. That's the problem. I really do. Where's recruitment focus? Let's see if we can get recruitment focus. Create new focus. Right back, please. There aren't enough staff members to work in the recruitment. Like, look, just take them off other jobs then. What are they doing? Yes, mad scientist. How are you, buddy? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How is your world? How is life? Hope you're well. Pleasure to see you. If you haven't followed the mad scientist, then you're obviously not a fan of retro databases, and then if that's your vibe, then I just don't know. I just don't know. He's got more work. There's more. There's more from the mad scientist. You need to get it followed, get it downloaded. Corey Thomas could be leaving. You know, he's not quite pushed into the first team to take over Braden Graham. Graham's done well, leading the line on his own. Darlow are offering us a new contract. They know things are going well. 800 quid a week. We've got a pay rise as well, I think. 2-year deal. Whoa, where do we sign? Where do we sign? Maybe it's now time to ask about some of those badges. What coaching badge do I currently have? I currently have a Blue Peter badge, Callum, that I've drawn myself. So it's not even a real one. We don't have any badges at the moment. We all actually what we have is we have a name badge. That's pretty much it. I've just written Peter in blue pen. That's what I've presumed is what it is, right? So yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. You ruined a perfectly good shirt. Yeah, well, correction. Two perfectly good shirts because I cut the name badge out of the other shirt to make it look like it would just stick on nicely. So So what's happened in Merthyr then, Callum? Let's talk about this briefly before we look to head off. Where are we? What's the plan? And when can people come and see you do some Merthyr? Oh no, free kick, Quasi. Goalkeeper's position is bad. No, it's not. No, it's not. Is that Quasi that we had at Jaden Quasi? Did we have him at Larissa? I think we maybe did, didn't we? Callum, a holiday of a year, was left with one contracted player. So have to completely rebuild the squad and played the first two games. Nice. First YouTube video up on Sunday. Lovely. Right, go and check it out, everybody. Hamish Douglas scores just as the beat kicks in. All 6'5" of Hamish. Gets up. Gone. So where are Rochdale in the league? Rochdale are 13th in the league. We're 5 points off the top. I don't know what to do at this point. This is concerning. Because when we bottle it, this is going to be head loss and then some. Oh, ball through. Good save. How are things for me? Do you know what, Callum? Things are wonderful. Thank you. Really, really good. I'm a bit tired, but kids are off now. It's Easter. I've had to cancel a couple of days of annual leave at work because I've got so much on that I need to get done. And I don't normally do that, so I guess that sort of shows that I quite like day job world. And I'll take some time off in a little bit when I can have some actual time off. But I've got time with the kids anyway, so that's good. And then there's like some bits and pieces we'll do from day trips and stuff. Elders Jameson's got his last league game tomorrow. And then they've got like some friendlies and like some tournaments and stuff over the summer. I was meant to do Sheffield Half Marathon. I've mentioned it to the chat already. I was meant to do Sheffield Half Marathon on Sunday, but I've sort of tweaked my knee a little bit yesterday, so I don't think that's a good idea. Because it's all very hilly and up and down. So, and I've got to get to Sheffield, so probably not the best idea. So I'm going to step out of that, which is a bit of a shame. Yeah, I've been training for it and got myself into the position of it, but maybe not enough training in the last couple of weeks, and maybe that's why. And I sort of went for a bit of a run yesterday. It was only 8; it wasn't even that far, but I think it tweaked on about 6.5, and I was like hobbled over the last 1.5k, which again isn't that far, but it's enough when you know you've got a niggle. And yeah, half marathon's 21.1, so you can't really, like, if it hurts, it's gonna hurt for a long time. So I might as well just not do it. And it was only 40 quid for the thing anyway, so yeah, bit of a shame, but it's probably best to avoid it rather than do any greater injury. And plus it means I can get back to playing football now as well. I've not played football for a few weeks because of ironically trying to keep myself fit and avoid injury. I was like, oh, I play football, my knee will go, or my ankle will go, or my hamstring or whatever. Yeah, just did my knee running. So, but we can obviously get back on the barbell and stuff now as well. So, and we've got the Great North Run in September, so we can do that properly. And we're raising money for Calm, so I'll do a proper GoFundMe and all that kind of thing for that, and that'll be good. So yeah, so we'll do that properly. And it was interesting because I'd started doing some get this, Callum, some fitness TikTok. Great North Runs 21.1 as well. It's a half Mazza also. So but I started doing some fitness TikTok on the lead up to it. So I do feel a bit shit that I can't do it, but I'll put a thing out tomorrow to say that it ain't gonna happen. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, if you were, and again, there's not many people here, so if you search TJ gets fitter, then you'll see it. But I mentioned it in that creators Discord that I made, but Mrs. J found it by accident, and she was just like, "Oh, it turned up on my recommended." I was just like, "No, great." But yeah, I ran it past second yellow card. I was like, "I might do this," and he's like, "You need to do this." So yeah, that was nice having like some extra bits in the background. Yeah, it's not something I've pushed. So if anybody wants to see me sweating and complaining that running shit, then head over there. There'll be more weightlifting stuff going on there soon, so I feel that way about content in general when people find it. Yeah, I don't even tweet now. I'm pretty sure I'm shadow banned on Twitter, I think, because my reach is like minimal for anything. So I've just ignored it all now, and like, yeah, I don't even post that I'm live. I just sort of go live, and then if there's enough people around, great, we just go with it. Why am I now waiting for another podcast to be announced? in what sense, Rugio? Like, what, mine and Second Yellow Cards Fitness podcast? We talked about it, but I think he wants to do one that's just us being silly. Oh, actually, he wants to do the bits and pieces as well. Adam R Dog, welcome in. Appreciate the follow. Of course you did. We did talk about it, but we've both got ADHD, so it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I promise. I haven't got time for another podcast. I've barely got time for the things I'm doing now, so you'll notice that we've taken a little bit of a step back with some of the streaming stuff. Like Wednesdays are out the window for the minute, and it's like, and now I'm like, oh, we maybe should bring them back, but we'll see. The kids like going to Pokemon on a Wednesday night, so by the time I get back, it's like, do we stream straight away, or do we have sleep, which I believe is quite important to people. So yeah, we'll see. Essentially what I'm trying to say is, Rougeau, keep your eyes peeled, there's a new podcast coming. So sleep is helpful. It's one of those things I've heard. Overrated, says George. Look, this is the thing. The internet, it has polarizing opinions. Yeah. I had sleep once. It's about time I made a new podcast. I think so as well. I've always liked you, Callum. Would you like to make a podcast? Sleep is very important as a mental health professional. It helps a whole lot. See, Rougeau knows. He knows the secret sauce. Let's do it. What do you want to do a podcast about? The professionals are in. I always need a professional with me at all times, George, just in case was going to say, just in case I say something stupid, for when I say something stupid. Sleep is happening after the FA Cup game. True. Also, if you can't have a late night on a Friday, when can't you? Well, this is the thing, but I have a late night most nights. That's the problem. Because I stream from 9 o'clock and I go to midnight, and then it takes me a bit of time to decompress afterwards. That's the problem. I need to... Oh, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Or 7 late nights, then just normal bedtimes. Do you know what? I've not thought of it like that. If they're all the same time, then you're right. It's not late at all, is it? It's genius, Jord. That genuinely is genius. Oh, I can't help but feel I've been outmaneuvered here. Touché. Until the clocks change, and then they're early nights, and they do change, don't they, on Saturday? Which would have been another problem as well with this Mazza on Sunday. Hypothetically, would you be available late August for no reason whatsoever? This sounds like a podcast live show. Late August, depending upon when in late August, Callum. We tend to do our family holiday the last week of August, but we don't know where we're going to be. We might be in Scotland, we might be in Wales, we're not sure. We'll be in this country though. Well, we'll be in the UK. We won't be abroad this year. When does late night change to early morning sleep? It's a good question. It's a really good question, George. It's like as well, like if you eat at midnight, is that like tomorrow's calories? You know, or is it all in today's calories? It's just called Wales and Scotland, England riot chat. I know, Jordan. Realize what I said. So, oh my god, it's all the same. And no, it's not. He knew what he was doing. Right. Second round of the FA Cup, everybody. Ooh, Michael Daly. You might be half decent. Determination looks good. Finishing's good. Composure's good. Aggression's good. Pace is good. Off the ball's good. Likes big matches as well. And he can play right back as well, which that's what we need from all of our strikers, isn't it? You can hunt haggis in Scotland. Yeah, you can hunt them in Scotland legally as well as just, you know, for fun. If you have a pizza at 11 p.m. and a pizza at 1 a.m., you can say you've had a pizza on separate days and people wouldn't question it. But if people heard you say you had one at 2, one at 5, they would ask questions. That's a good point. They'd say you've got a problem, wouldn't they? Some sort of pizza problem. But you can't really have a problem when you're eating pizza, surely. All pizza is no problem pizza. Right, Sammy J has dropped off the bench. Actually, no, he's not. Simpson's dropped off the bench. Simpson, eh? When are the trifles coming back? Well, they can come back now that we're not doing the Sheffield run. Actually, no, they should. I need to lose weight. But can you get a pizza trifle? If you believe hard enough, if you wish hard enough, George, you can get anything. So, yeah, sure, why not? Presumably, instead of using like sponge fingers, you just put pizza slices in, right? Okay. Second round of the FA Cup, everybody. Can we make it to the third round? Fingers crossed. We've just beaten them 1-0 in the league. What would be worse, a trifle pizza or a pizza trifle? Oh, God, that's a good point, isn't it? I don't know. I'm waiting for the chat to work that one out. What have I come back to? Dan, you know just as well as anybody. You can't leave and come back, even for a moment, because there's a lot of stuff you'll miss and you're not going to catch up. Fletcher forward. Oh, it's gone wide. Ooh. How are the lads, says DM Stewart. How are the lads indeed. What a wonderful, wonderful performance on Sunday. And the result was even better. We need a how are the lads from Darlow here. Get your foot in, boys. Come on. Keeper's ball. Keeper's ball. Great match on Sunday. There's nothing better than beating your rivals in the last minute at their gaff. Kevin, I wasn't going to stay up this late, but this is gripping. Come on, Darlow. Isn't it, Kevin? This is like the best episode of the series so far. Don't know what's worse. The Saudis are promoting Farage. Oh, God, I know. I've already had me say about it, Joe. Don't worry. Yeah, we shouldn't be doing that at all. Sartori's a bit of a bellend, to be honest. He was still there with Donald and Metvin. And hopefully KLD's took him to one side and gave him a clip around the ear and said, no, we don't do that. Because, yeah, that's a bad look. That's a bad look. Unfortunately, the problem is that Sunderland was the first place to declare Brexit, and Reform will do well there. It's just it. But there's a lot of people on Twitter have come out about it and just been like, nah, you can fuck off. Farage ain't coming anywhere near the place. But it is worrying to see that sort of thing happen. And it's like, please don't. Please don't. Not after the Saudis down the road, you know. We should know better. At least you're not punching any horses, so you're 1-0 up and avoiding immoral things. True. And we haven't murdered any journalists as well. Oh, here's Graham. I also think there's a couple of rumours floating around. Unsubstantiated at the minute, I must admit. But there are some rumours that apparently the Saudis may be looking to get out. So, because they're not as impressed as you'd think. You know, they wanted Newcastle to be one of the best teams in the world by 2030, and by my watch, they're not even one of the best teams in England yet. So, yeah, and I suppose there's also that thing of if Man City actually get charged and get, you know, a punishment, then I think they'll take the money out of Man City, and then that will be like, that'll filter down, and because the rules will then just stay clamped in, and Saudis won't be able to spend the money for Newcastle, so they'll be like, oh, this might as well fuck off as well. Then they'll just take their money and go elsewhere. I can see them buying. I can still see them buying Spurs or Chelsea. They pretty much own Chelsea anyway. But yeah. Sartori's very right wing. It's no surprise he was trying to become Uruguayan president. Was he? Oh, Jesus. Wouldn't shock me they've not managed to do a Man City. Getting the league double over the Mags is beautiful. Fair play, Newcastle. Their pre-match display was outstanding. Do you reckon? Because I've seen the Sensible Sunderland podcast have put a good tweet out along the lines of the Geordie woman who was shouting about they've got Cristiano Ronaldo cleaning the boots. They were going, you've got a tifo of a pigeon wearing a hat. So it was quite nice. It was just a crap version of ours, wasn't it? Initially it was Abramovich, then Chelsea, then the rules came in. Someone shrewd should buy Tottenham next season. Well, it's Staveley's been sniffing around, hasn't she? The Saudis will probably just sell to the Reuben brothers anyway. Newcastle, give them the cut price deal. They can't build a stadium, so that's the problem, innit? They can't build a stadium, so they can't bring any more money in. In terms of matchday revenue, it's just not coming from anywhere. There's rumours of the Glazers buying Tottenham. Really? God, that would be surprising, wouldn't it? And pull out United? Because they can't. I was going to say they can't have two, but no one's going to enforce rules, are they? Like the way all through this, I've talked about real football, ignoring the fact that I've actually got the biggest match of my save on the screen right now. DM says, oh, you're a Yank. I've got a Yankees idea of pre-match displays. Oh, don't worry about that, DM. Like, we did a better tifo at the Stadium of Light for the game. We had the black cat eating a magpie, and we've had the Lambton worm as well. Sell the rest of the shares in United to that Qatari guy. Yeah, that rumour's never gone away either, has it? Take Hughes off. Can Hughes take a penalty? No, he can't. Can Silva? No, he can't, but he's Brazilian, of course, so he technically can. The guy who owns Spurs isn't super straight and narrow either. I'm not even sure who owns Spurs anymore now. I see the horse 1, Sunderland 2. It's all beautiful. It's all beautiful. 33, if the Saudis sell Newcastle are in deep trouble. There's a bloke called Mike who likes to buy businesses in crisis. This has been a dull 90 minutes. Look, dull is what we do, Jord. Binley, Kavanagh, Graham, in off the shin. Yes. Right, who reckons we're getting the Mags in the third round? Out there theory, but over 50% of the Premier League clubs are owned by Americans. They've been sports washing for years. Yeah, and do you know what? Americans haven't done very well with the ownership. That's the problem. But I could see the Mags getting bought out by Americans. I mean, even Villa had pretty much the Chinese government at one point. Oh, Grady Macken. That's always the Red Bull rumour. What, Red Bull Newcastle? Ooh. They've got Leeds though, haven't they? That could be the thing. Also, that would cause absolute head loss if Newcastle fans had anything with the word red in it. That'd be really funny. See you tomorrow night for the third round. Oh, what a third round it's going to be, Spartans. thought that you've been gone so long, part of the T4 struck the right balance between banter and respect. It did, but if you're going to do that, you've at least got to try and win. But it was, yeah. Do you know what? It's all perfect. It's all perfect. It just played out exactly how it needed to be, Stuart. Oh, we've conceded a goal. Oh, come on. This isn't. Boo. You see Red Bull by Leicester. I want to put Jamie Vardy in charge as manager, as the official ambassador. That would be pretty cool, actually. That would be funny. I would like to see that, actually. Red Bull on the Falcons as well. Oh, right. So it does actually make sense. Oh, okay. Interesting. I think we might have cracked the case, everybody. What have we got here? Couple of seconds to go. We're in the third round of the FA Cup, everyone. Come on, Darlow. Get in. The result was marred by the fact we conceded a goal, which I'm now calling bullshit. 70 grand we've just received there. Leeds will never sell to Red Bull. Their fans kicked off about the sponsor being red. I'm sure the majority owned by the 49ers. They are, but I think they've got a minority shareholding, I think, with Red Bull, haven't they? But it is the 49ers who own them. I'm sure Red Bull put money in. Darlow versus Sunderland. Oh, do you know what? That would be good, Ian. That would be good. A good result against the manager has been very complimentary about your achievements. Tony's very against sports washing until Darlow gets some rich owner. Could you imagine? Thing is, that could happen. Oh, now this is when you want to see the cup draw. Yeah, I get it now. Okay, I agree. I agree now. I was never bothered about it, but now I'm like, you know what? Yeah. Okay, let's... What do we think? Do we think we're going to get a decent draw? Or do we think it's going to be a bit disappointing? Stephen Warnock doing it. Darlow's new Saudi owner manager walks out. Great content though, Ian. Great content. When's the cup draw? We're not playing the game against Enfield, is it? St Albans. That's tomorrow. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 matches in a row. 10 wins in a row. 1 1 goal conceded in 10 games. Bristol City. Bristol City. In the 3rd round. And we're at home. They're 3rd in the Championship. Okay. An away day would have helped. Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah, Rougeau's already 1 step ahead in the save. He knows what's happening. So, there we go. So, tomorrow night, we play the 3rd round of the FA Cup. And the 3rd round of the FA Trophy. Roy Hodgson's Bristol City. Of course it is. Got some games to get through. We got a few. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, we only 8 games. We've done 10 tonight. So, yeah. There we go. That's a thing. It's worked all right tonight, hasn't it? It's been pretty decent. And I think, you know, tomorrow makes complete sense. Let's bring that back in. 3rd round of the FA Cup, Bristol City. We can take a bit of that. Right. Fun. Appreciate you all being in. And then the January transfer window as well. We don't really have a window per se, do we? Because we're in the non-leagues, but all windows are open. Right. Let's go and see Mr. Maggio. Thank you so much, as always. See you tomorrow night, everyone. That's been fun. 3rd round of the FA Cup. Bloody hell. Right. Take it easy, everyone. All the best. Bye now.